another episode of Star 67. I'm your host, Mira Love, and you already know how we do it here. Star 67 is all about connecting you with local stars in the area. So, once again, make sure you tune in, add us on all socials because you never know who's calling, and you never know. You just might be our next star. Today, I'm so excited about today, y'all. Today we have a Grammy nominated music, sports, and entertainment executive. When I tell you we do a big on this show, we do a big. And his name is Deberry. Let's give it up for our guest. Woo! Oh, period. So Deberry, right?
Right.
Cool with that?
Yeah, for sure.
Address him as such. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
I think I'm a culture integrator. I'm from a small town in Laurinburg. I've taken everything I've experienced in life and really just use it to help people to create these ecosystems, these infrastructures for the culture, moving us from point A to point B.
Oh, wow.
And really being integrated. So I've worked across like multiple verticals, like banking and finance, wealth management.
Ooh.
And really just taking, again, what I've learned in this experience and is just giving it back. You know what I'm saying? The more I get, the more I give.
Wow. Just already, I don't know you, but just you coming on the set, it's just, you were a very chill kind of person. I felt a lot of, you were humble. It felt very humble, very kind-spirited.
Yeah.
So I was already excited because I'm like, hold on now, who we got on the show? What are you going to be about? And to me, I feel like I just can't wait to see more about what you have to say or hear about what you have to say and letting people know about who you are as Deberry, as what we know from social media and maybe some things we don't know about social media. So I'm excited about that. Are you pretty excited? Oh. Hold on, 1 second.
Absolutely.
Can I get this?
Yeah, for sure.
Hello, Star 67. Okay. Well, just to let you know, that was Miss Queen City herself. She's on the phone. And she says to me, Amira, I have a proposition for Deberry. Do you want to accept or decline?
I accept.
You accept? All right.
Yeah,
no details.
Nah.
All right. Well,
this seems pretty safe.
It seems pretty safe?
Yeah,
okay.
and here at least.
Well, let's test that. So we're going to be playing a game called Photo Roulette. We're going to switch it up a little bit here. And so basically what you're going to do is pull out that phone.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off?
Yeah.
I'm going to power it back on. Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah, me too.
Man, this is new. She got me telling you what to do, and you just accept it.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing too crazy, I don't think. Probably screenshots.
You know what? Go to the screenshots. We said photo. He said, I got screenshots. Let's go to the screenshots.
Yeah.
Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to keep scrolling up until I say stop.
Okay.
Or down, up, however. Are you scrolling?
Nah, it's coming on.
Oh,
it's coming on. Yeah, it's coming on. Now I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
Maybe we should go to the photos. Nah, I'm just playing. Straight.
You know what? Go to the photos. Let's go to the photos. I said photo roulette. We're going to switch it up here.
Okay.
We're going to go to the photos because our last session with the screenshot didn't go as planned.
Okay.
So we're going to test this one out.
All right. Gallery. All right, I'm ready.
All right. And so when we're playing this game, make sure we're addressing our audience here. And so our audience is looking at us. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. They like it. Okay, so let's scroll up. Keep scrolling. Let me make sure you're scrolling. Perfect. Now stop. Now don't look at it. Use your thumb and hit one photo. All right.
This is a good photo.
Now, show us what the photo is, if it's okay to show, and then tell us what it is. Like, tell us a little backstory about the photo. So first, what is it?
It's a photo of my college and a hat that we created called Ram Girl. And it has the building of one of the dorm rooms that the women stayed in. It was an all-girls dorm. And it's so crazy because the company started called HBCU Shack, and we started in the middle of July, and we're up to 1 million views.
Wow.
100% organic, 2,000
Wow.
followers. But the post was just a tribute to the women of our university, just saying, we love
Wow.
you, we honor you. What did it say? We love you, we honor you, we support you. And just really just showing that the women of our university, they're pillars of our community. And Atkins Hall, they're called Atkins Angels. So it was a tribute to them. Ended up doing like 20,000 views, and it was something I posted
Whoa.
randomly, just thinking it was just going to be like
Yeah.
a personal tribute. I didn't think
Yeah.
people would be like that into it. And so you had people sharing their dorm rooms. And now,
Wow.
for me, it's about bridging bridging these generations
Mhm.
from the young ladies who go to school now that went there
Right.
30 years ago, 40 years ago. So I'm watching these stories in the comments of people
Wow.
connecting.
Look, first, I'm gonna give a hand applause to that. That's some screenshot right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
some
like
photo right
perfect.
there.
Yeah, that was
is
perfect.
perfect. But I think it's a good testament too to just bridging that generation, as you
Yeah, yeah.
said. But it kind of attests to like your energy when you walked in here, very humble, very kind, well spoken,
Yeah.
clearly. So when you are in spaces that you kind of shared a little bit about your background, how do you maintain that level of being level headed? Because I'm pretty sure, like even something like this, you're constantly around people,
Yeah, yeah,
and sometimes, let's be real,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
ego can get big. Libra,
yeah, yeah,
right? We
for
have a
sure.
Libra in the house.
For sure,
He
for
just
sure.
celebrated a birthday. By the time this comes out, it's going to be well belated by
Yeah.
then. But how do you maintain that level headedness, that
Mm.
kindness, and the chill vibes?
I think it's super deep. I think it starts with my spirituality, my
Mm.
belief in God. I've been at the very bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm from a very poor town. I grew up without either one of my parents, so I've had a lot,
Yeah.
and I've had least, and so being able to relate to people and understand. And I've been in like leadership position since college, so you
Wow.
understand. You can't come off humble. I mean, you can't come off arrogant. You can't come off
Yeah.
as an a-hole all the time. And I've been blessed, so it's like,
Yeah.
who am I? I got uncles that are janitors, and so just really reminding where I come from, who I am, where I'm going. And I
Yeah.
want to inspire people. Nobody wants to work with like a true asshole.
No.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Have you had your share of
Uh,
working with assholes?
I've been him. You know what
Oh,
I
you
mean?
been? Okay, you
I've
did
been.
say you been wearing
Yeah,
different hats here.
yeah, I've been him. I think it's about people though. Like
Yeah.
it's really about people that look like me, talk like me, the
Yeah.
integrity piece, and really deciding, like realizing that people are actually following me. I think once you
Yeah.
really figure that piece out, like
Yeah.
you kind of have to change and grow. I think it's just being a man and just developing.
I
Um,
love that.
Part of it is not having those excuses of how I was raised on how it would turn out.
Because I was just about to ask you. You said you didn't grow up with either one of your parents.
Yeah,
And you talked to a lot about being a man in general.
yeah.
At what period in your life did you feel like, okay, I'm a man? You know, how did you know you were a man? Like, the rites of passage, I would say. Like, if you didn't have your father or
Yeah.
even a mother sometimes, people play different roles in your life.
Absolutely.
At what point you were like, okay, I'm a man?
I tell people, I talk about it like when she first left, I knew I was like a young man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I became a man probably like 5 years ago. I was
Wow.
dating a woman, and we didn't work out, but it was
Mm-hmm.
part of me like really realizing some of the things that I had to grow up on.
Mm-hmm.
I think people saw me and they saw the wins and the good stuff,
Right.
but there was still some internal things I had to work on, some forgiveness I had to work on. So I'll say probably about 5 or 6 years ago.
Wow. Look at that accountability.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for
credit
sure.
to the growth.
Yeah, for sure.
And you said a lot of wins. So let's talk about them wins.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we want you to feel when you come on this show, you're a star.
Yeah.
Right? We want to talk about everything under the sun,
Yeah, yeah.
in a sense. But we also want to make sure we give credit and flowers. You know, we're big on that, giving flowers. Because you're still achieving, you're still going through that. So what's your top 3 wins in your lifetime, I would say?
Oh God.
I know, right? Well, I'm putting you on the spot.
Top 3, I think, being student body president of my college 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row?
Yeah, yeah. At Winston-Salem State, I think for me it was like at the moment I stepped on campus, I knew that this was the once an opportunity to change my life forever.
Wow.
So take advantage of that moment.
Yeah.
I think working for P Diddy and Russell Simmons is a highlight.
Wow.
And then the last one I probably would say having the current former student body president intern with me with the Panthers this past year is a highlight.
Wow.
Because he was a 2-term president, so it was like
Right.
watching me 19 years ago.
Wow.
And he's just like me in terms of learning to be comfortable with who they are,
Right.
being young, black, gifted.
Yeah.
While I'm not on the later side of a millennial, but I understand kind of the cultural nuances.
Right.
So teaching him how to be himself was cool. Just watch him
Wow.
like become student body president and get a job at the Panthers.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Come
so,
on, Job. That's
yeah,
beautiful. That can be definitely, that's a challenging time too. Even looking back, I'm not a millennial. Well, 97.
yeah, okay,
Okay.
okay.
So, I've
Right,
been
yeah.
there. I can see a difference between people who are born in the 2000s versus born in, like, the 90s,
Right, yeah.
or such. So I feel like sometimes we be having that bridging the gap issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now we're at the age where it's like, even I check myself, like, I'm at an age where the people who are younger than me, the college kids or stuff, they act a certain way. Or
Yeah,
they
for
be a certain
sure.
way. And I always check myself and I say, everybody has their own journey.
Yep.
Everybody has their own timeline. And I remember when I was in college,
Yeah.
and I was wearing my little ass out
Having
and
a-
having
having
a
a
good
ball.
time. Was very studious
Yeah,
about
yeah.
my education, but I like to have a good time. So because you are in the business where things are constantly evolving,
Yeah.
how do you maintain that open mindedness of, all right, I'm not going to be an older person just like looking down on our generations, but like, how do you approach situations like that? Because I'm pretty sure you see a lot.
Yeah, I do. I think, to be honest, I remember when Kanye said, "Listen to the kids,"
Mm.
and so I do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really just now about really guiding them and molding them. It's about do whatever. Like I have a younger brother. Do whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna teach you how to make better decisions.
Wow.
I'm gonna allow you this playground, this space, but it's all about the decision making. Like I've made a bunch of bad decisions, but people don't know them because they see a Grammy nomination, they see the Panthers, they don't see like just the decision making process. So for me, it's just being that bridge because the leader has to be the bridge, the line leader. So for me, it's just like listening and not judging. You know what I'm saying? Again, I've been dirt poor,
Wow. Yeah.
but I've also worked for the Panthers. So to be able to say.
Right.
Be able to have those stories, those nuances of relatability, I don't think you can buy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't look as old as some of my peers, so it allows me that ability to have these genuine conversations. And people just enjoy talking to me.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hear you kind of like saying different stories and stuff like that, but we want to hear a story. So
Okay.
talk about a time where you had a bad decision or made a bad choice that you felt kind of altered whatever you had going on. So what's your favorite story to share?
Oh,
You don't talk about it enough, right? So we gave you a lot of good things.
yeah.
We know you up here. You're doing great work. So give us a story.
I
Give
think
us something.
when I was a senior, I was supposed to actually go to law school, but I ran for president again.
Oh, wow.
And I was, let's see what we call that, gardening
Mm-hmm.
with some folks.
Oh, right. Why my mind says, okay, yeah, got you.
And somebody told on me.
Somebody told on you?
Yeah, somebody told on me. I actually know who told on me. And I almost got kicked out of school.
Stop.
And to be honest, it was a lady that it was the interim chancellor at the time. I was just nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you have makeup on your teeth. Hey, not you. Like, that's
Oh.
what I would tell. That's what I would tell the lady.
My bad.
I would
Okay.
tell her, and just being nice because
Right.
everybody was just mean to her. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why y'all mean to her?
Yeah.
But anyway, so she saved my skin.
Yeah.
For me just truly being nice to her. And so I tell people that that's a story of me, like, really, like, if she doesn't look out for me,
Mm-hmm.
like, we're probably not having this conversation.
Wow.
Because I
Yeah.
think things change. And for me, it was like be mindful of who I'm around.
Absolutely.
Everybody's not my friend.
Nope.
And everybody doesn't enjoy the wins as much as I enjoy them.
Yeah.
And so just being more protective of who I am and around me is kind of what it ultimately taught me.
I love that. I love that. So we know you're not from Charlotte.
Yeah.
You grew up 2 hours away, as you are kind of already mentioned. So what brought you to Charlotte? Like, what connect that dot for me?
I had moved back home after leaving New York, and my uncle actually was like, "Yo, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you got to get up out of here." And I left the next day. My friend had just moved to Charlotte. He had a 2-bedroom apartment. He used to date my sister. He was like, "Hey, you can live with me," and I left the next day, March of like 2011,
Wow.
and I've been in Charlotte ever since.
Wow. and you're loving it.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been fun. I wouldn't say loving it. I
Wouldn't
think
say loving it. Okay.
nah. Charlotte's a unique city for black people. It's it looks great on the inside, but again, we talked earlier about like infrastructure and the ability to move around.
Yeah.
It becomes very challenging for spaces and locations. And
Wow.
just look at the data. They were 50 out of 50 up with mobility, and then they moved to maybe like mid 30s.
That's true. That's true.
And so for me, it's like there's a lot of work to put in for a
Right.
minimal gain. Again, I think it's a growing city, and I think in a few years maybe. But Charlotte's a tough city. I remember I even just recently told some young lady,
Yeah.
you got to be a no limit soldier to live here, because she was walking around. She's looking for like venues. But Charlotte's it's a unique city.
And unique in the form of like, are you saying there's a lot of things that's going on to keep us out? When I say us, or is it more obstacles or challenges? What makes it more
That's a good
like
question.
not as designed for black people?
I think it's the obstacles and challenges.
Okay.
A lot of the red tape that you see. Of like I've been in a lot of incubators. I've been in a lot of programs, and it's like, why y'all teaching me the same stuff over and over that I learned a year ago? So just really trying to navigate those spaces of preparedness in Charlotte.
Wow. And what would be the first step in navigating those
I think
obstacles?
for particularly for our generation or black people in general, that we don't have to have a leader. Like we all can be the leaders.
Right.
And we can dominate spaces if we actually collaborate more.
Yeah.
Like there's been times where I've seen us replicate the same idea across 7 different people and say, hey, how about we just join
And
to do this together?
Yeah.
And Brent could see it too. We were even in the tech space doing these events, and next thing I know, everybody's doing them. Like, hey, we could have actually just did these together.
got it. You know what's crazy that you said that? What came to my mind as you were speaking is even when we think about the civil rights movement, right?
Right.
As common as it's talked about a lot, and not just our community, but outside our community, and we have the prominent figures, but people, you know how many people put time and energy
Right.
to orchestrate one thing, and I think sometimes we do look for a leader, but it wasn't just one leader.
Right.
It never has been one leader. I
Never
think
has.
history has a way of,
Framing it.
as this person, and when this person went away, there was a lot of different obstacles in place, but
Right.
it was never just one leader.
Right. That's
It was
right.
all of us unifying for one cause, for one main cause, and it was a very clear cause. Like we know what we are in this life for. Like you know what I'm saying. So coming from I come from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
I'm a black woman.
Right.
I'm gay as hell. I'm married. So I'm hitting all of these different margins. You
Right,
know?
right.
And that can be complex, but at the end of the day, I can sum up what we all need.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure everybody American, we all need one thing. We see what's going on.
Right. For sure.
So
For
it's
sure.
a lot of things going on, and of course, the first community that it always impacts is us.
Right. 100%.
So how with everything going on, you're staying level-headed. What's your mental health thing? Like what you're doing? Like how are you staying okay?
This is probably the best I've ever felt mentally in my life. I think for me, it's forgiveness.
Yeah.
And not holding grudges. I spend a lot of time outside in nature. I have 2 nieces,
Okay.
Caitlin, and
yes.
Caitlin and Ryan. And for me, whatever I do, whatever I set my eyes on, it's to really clear a path for them.
Got it.
And by default, your kids, your nieces,
Yeah.
your nephews, they're able to walk through the same path. So until I have my own kids, my own family, like that's where like the umph come from, the energy. Why I do this work? Because I know that Caitlin and Ryan need a fair. The goal is just for them to have a fair opportunity.
I love that. Okay, shout out to Caitlin
And
and Ryan.
yeah, for sure.
Your 2 nieces, right?
Yeah, 2
Okay.
nieces. Yeah.
And so you will be interested in one day having your own.
Oh,
family?
absolutely. Yeah.
Well, their family. I hate saying that.
Nah, but
Their
my
family,
own,
but your-
yeah,
like your kids, they
my
have you.
kid, yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Because
I
they think
love
Uncle
that.
rich now. Yeah.
You know what? That's okay. They should think that, so they can keep wanting to progress and
Absolutely.
get like Uncle. And hell, don't even get like Uncle. Be better than
Yeah,
him.
that's always the goal.
If you want to say that. So
Dang, y'all busy today.
We are busy.
Y'all just jump in.
Star 67, how can I help you? Mm. Okay. Sure. I'll pass that forward. Thank you. We are busy.
Yeah,
But not
yeah.
as busy as you.
Jump in.
You know, we're trying to get like you. So that was Miss Queen calling again.
Okay.
First, she loves everything you had to say. You know, she's watching us, monitoring everything going on here. But she was like, she felt like you didn't really speak to something.
Right.
So I have a couple questions that will lead us into our final segment.
Okay.
Of this talk show. It's been a pleasure so far.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
But one question that she wants you to answer, that I'm sure a lot of people want you to answer too, a lot of prospects out here, is, are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay. Are you single, willing to mingle?
Absolutely. Yeah, I enjoy meeting new women all the time. Yeah, all the time.
First, I was not expecting you to say that. But
Yeah.
because you are single, ready to mingle, always looking for women, we're going to play a game.
Okay.
And in this game, this is our single segment. We love to not just connect people with opportunities and experiences, but we love to let people know who's on the market, who's wanting to start a family, as we heard, and a lot of wins here with you in general. So we're going to play this final game, and it's going to be called Build Your Dating Profile.
Okay.
Okay? So whenever you're ready to start, we're going to start.
All
Got
right.
my cue card for you. First things first, I want you to look into that camera and give me your sexiest face because it's your profile picture.
That was on time. That was
Okay,
funny.
just give a little smile. Just give a little smile to the camera. All right, we got it. Got that. Now we have the profile picture.
Okay.
The first question that they want you to fill out is, what is your ideal first date? And make sure you're looking at your girl right here.
Okay.
Picture.
I think we should go to church. I think that's like the start of just the spiritual part of understanding who we are, how we worship. So I think starting there. I think that's like safe too.
Do you have a church home that you currently go to?
Nah, I actually been going to Ebenezer the last couple of Sundays.
Hey, okay. Well, meet him at Ebenezer
Yeah.
on a Sunday.
On Sugar Creek.
Off Sugar Creek.
Yeah.
Even better. Inside of Charlotte. We love that. So, what's your ideal candidate? Do you have a income that they have to have or a certain threshold there?
No. As long as she have a job, and it's more about the character, who she is, and somebody that really just cares about community. I think we can do well individually, but like just caring about something outside of yourself.
Come on now. You sounding good to me. And then I'm going to ask you, what's 3 physical, attributes? Is that a word? 3 physical attributes that you would like your ideal partner to have.
I love beautiful women. Just like most of the women I have dated, all been like dark skin or brown skin. So I just like skin tone is. I don't say it's important, but I just love like chocolate women.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're dating black.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
You never know.
Yeah, for sure. And the last one, attributes. I think kindness. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in a mean world, and that we can turn on each other at any moment. But like kindness is something inside of you.
Yeah. You can't fake that.
Yeah, you can't fake kindness.
You can't fake
Yeah.
that. And of course, you have to sell yourself a little bit, other than the interview itself.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Why should someone date you? Why would someone date you?
Because I've grown.
Ooh.
I think accountability is important. I think sometimes as men we're not used to being accountable.
Yeah.
And no one truly holds us accountable, even our own friends. But I think for me it was that self accountability.
Yeah.
And I think now I'm probably ready than I was a year ago. Even 9 months ago, I'm probably more in tune with who I am, what makes me tick, what I'm actually motivated by. And I think the last thing is just security for a woman. I think everyone wants to feel secure. And I think sometimes what is it called when not men, just not safety. What is it? When our bodies are, what is it called when your bodies?
I'm trying here.
I forgot what I just said it too. I was just talking about, but when your body's survival mode.
Oh, survival mode. Okay.
I think for me it was almost 40 years of survival mode. And so to really recognize and understand how to come out of that is where I'm at now. So.
Ooh, and you would prefer someone that knows how to bring out that you don't have to be in survival mode here.
Right, right.
You know?
It's like safety, calmness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have his dating card. So if you are also single, emphasis on the single, and ready to mingle, Deberry here kind of spelled it out for you of what
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
looking for. And yeah, we always want people to know who DMs they can slide into and who you can't slide. Let's be respectable here. But I really thank you for
Thank
coming
you so
on
much. I really enjoyed
the
it.
show and learning more about you and the work you're doing. Of course, you told us about everything you've done so far. Is there any upcoming events or anything that you're a part of that we should be known that you want to know?
Yeah. On December 13th, we're going to be at Penthouse for the Giving Step. It's our holiday shoe drive. We're partnering with local HBCU teachers to figure out the students in their class that need, just like back to school.
Yes.
Because we're partnering with one of our liquor brands to help just kind of have a little day party, but in the name of service.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You blending good work with a good time.
Yeah, we got to.
I love that.
I enjoy making people have a good time.
I love that. So December 13th?
Yep.
At Penthouse?
Yep, on Central Avenue.
On Central Avenue, which is a beautiful location,
Yeah.
by the way. Every time I go to Penthouse, I love the vibe.
Yeah. They're my folks over there.
Yes, that's going to be very exciting. So,
Yeah.
of course, we'll check that out. We'll tag the information out as well. Is there any lasting remarks or anything that you want to say?
No, just self-discovery processes for everybody. Like, just figure out who you are in this world we're in now. I think individuality will come out more. Just figuring out who you are is really important.
I'm going to receive that. Thank you so much for your
Sure.
time.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. And don't go anywhere. Make sure you guys tune in to all of our socials. And also follow Deberry as well on his journey. He's on social media. His information will be linked below. And be sure to look out for our new episode that will come up whenever it drops. Because until then, star 67, you never know who's calling. So make sure you're there to answer the call because you never know what star we're going to have on. Thank you.